All right. Good morning. What is it? 13, 14. Today's Sunday. And I would like to say, for all you haters out there who talk crap in the comments, that why do I eat when I make videos is because it's my video. So today's choice of food is slices of cheese. Yep, slices of cheese. And one of my favorite drinks, Liquid Death Psycho Cider. And if you know, you know. If not, good luck ordering this stuff online because it's very hard to get. And no, I'm not drinking alcoholic beverage in the morning. It's freaking sparkling water, but it doesn't taste like that crap you get in the store. So let's get into it. Today's video title is, I have to think about this for a while because it's funny what's going on in the world right now. What is the title? Is it real or not? That's what it's called. Is it real or not? So let's talk about the current situation that's going on right now in certain states. Let's talk about the flying drones. So I saw some things. I don't know, believe it or not. Really, I don't care because I mean, like, they're drones. So, first, why are people flipping out that there are drones as big as cars flying around? Okay? You should be worrying about the drones that are about this goddamn big right here that can fly and hit you in the head and fucking make your head explode. Or the drones that are birds. The ones that are flying around and monitoring you. If you don't think everything that you do is monitored, man, you're living in a box. And now we're going to go down the rabbit hole because you openly have people on video firing into the sky. Now, from being in Iraq and being on top of buildings and them telling us that we weren't allowed to go out at certain times because they do celebratory fire. I didn't know what celebratory fire was, but I guess, you know, when they accomplish certain things in their country, especially when we were there, you shoot bullets in the sky. So I'm not a gun guy or anything, but from what I'm hearing, you know, and from what I went through in Iraq, when you shoot bullets in the sky and you have a shitload of people shooting bullets in the sky, do you think the bullets are just going to go up in the sky and disappear? Hell no, they're going to come back down. And where are they coming? They're going to hit innocent people or wherever, people driving in their cars and shit like that. So stop shooting at the drones, all right? Because you don't know where your bullet's going to go. The other thing is, there are people saying they're spraying things, okay? Well, sit outside during a normal day and look up the sky and watch the airplanes fly over and tell me what they're doing. For years, planes have been spraying mist and shit in the sky to manipulate our weather and all this other stuff. And I'm not even going to get into the manipulation of the weather. You just do your research on the weapon system called HARP. And if you think it's a weather system, it's a freaking weapon system. They have one in Cuba. They have one in Europe. Hell, they got one in the United States. It's called the HARP system. I think it's HARP or some shit. I don't know. Whatever. Can't spell today. Just kind of irate that every comment on my Facebook or every other feed on Facebook, like when you're scrolling, it's nothing but stupid ass drones. Or if you talk about something like a hat, the next thing is a bunch of hats. So if you don't think they're listening and you turn the shit off on your phone, they're listening. Now, I don't know how it happens. Oh, this is the kind of cheese I'm eating right here. Somebody asked me, what kind of cheese you eating? This cheese right here. Got this motherfucker here beside me. Want a piece of cheese? Eat that shit. So, I want you to think about something. If an idiot on television from the Pentagon can come on TV and tell a lie to all the American people and say, we don't know what this is, there are no aliens, okay? And if they are, they're not coming back. They're not coming back like Santa Claus for Christmas, okay? So, I guarantee my dog's going to start barking here in a minute. I'm going to get extremely pissed off. Like that. So, I have been talking to a friend. I'm not going to disclose who she is. I call her the alien girl. She has done some live podcasts. And the family she comes from, they've been doing this for years. So there's these people that are called the Anunnaki. I believe they're the ones that used to live here before us. They're like giant people or something. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get back to the idiot on TV. So you got these people at Area 51, right? Or Area 52 or whatever. NORAD. They track everything that flies in the sky, and supposedly Area 51 scoops up all the aliens. They supposedly supposed to have Anunnaki individuals there or whatever, beings or whatever. So you can't tell me they don't know what these are. So if it's something that our government or we created or something, or we're flying around, hell, it's probably a freaking gamer out there flying them around or something. I don't know. I just think it's funny that we're all focusing our attention on the sky. And have you seen what happened in Spain? The same damn thing that happened in North Carolina. What's under the area that got hit in Spain? Lithium. North Carolina. What's under North Carolina mountain? Lithium. We can't live without lithium. You know that, right? We can't live without it. It runs our cars, it runs our phones, it runs everything that we do. And all these people that come out with all these alternative methods to run power, they always seem to like disappear or become unalived. Somebody out there doesn't want us to create new things. So, but when they create it, they use lithium. So, I'm just telling you that don't worry about the drones. If they're monitoring something, I heard they're monitoring like something for a smart bomb or something. Someone planted some kind of, I don't know what it is. But I'm going to tell you, I don't think if anybody attacks us with nuclear weapons, they're not going to attack us with nuclear weapons. They're going to attack us with electromagnetic pulse, EMPs. And that's going to manipulate, actually that's going to stop everything. Because all electronic frequencies will stop. And then they'll strike you. I don't know what they'll strike you with, but they got to cripple your infrastructure first, okay? Because all you people making these videos about going underground and hiding and shit, just go watch the movie Fallout. Don't play, some of y'all play the game. And I can't wait till New Vegas comes out, because we're just experiments. That's all we are. People say that somebody on the outside is watching the planet Earth, or I'll say the planet Earth or the planet Earth. Can't even believe that shit anymore. But anyways, I think you should worry if they land and little people come out, or the Anunnakis come out and start shaking your hand or something. Just make sure that when you shake their hand, ask them if they use toilet paper. I think it's a complete joke. I think the whole drone thing is a complete joke. And now somebody's going to ask me, what is that thing on your shirt? That is biological Mickey. So if I was the person that was going to do the bad stuff. And I've always said that I think that these little drones like this big, not the fucking big ass car drones, I would make 1 million of them, trillions of them, and then attack an open air venue like the Super Bowl, freaking wrestling event, something like that, or this place. Could you imagine if I wore this shirt to Disney? I'd probably get thrown out. I was going to wear it when I go with my kid on a certain day of this week. I should probably be offended because she loves Mickey Mouse, but I love Mickey Mouse too. I grew up with Mickey Mouse, but I bought this shirt a long time ago because you know what? One day I believe it's going to come true. Now, if you do your research and go online, you'll see one of the biggest items being sold on Amazon. Like, you can do a search and see what items are being sold on Amazon or what people are investing in, because you can get an item and sell it and make money off of it, because that's what Amazon wants you to do. They use you to market the product. Gas masks, the ones that are over $200. You know, like when we're in the military and we wore the gas mask with the filters and all that. Yeah, do your research. So, I'm not trying to scare anyone, but leave the fucking drones alone. And the last thing is, if you think that these, what are they called? These towers that they're building. Have you ever watched them build one of these towers? Like, they just don't put a pole in the air. I mean, they have to do a lot of stuff on the bottom. There's a lot of stuff going on the bottom, because at my storage unit, they were building one of these 5G towers, okay? And there's actually people that's come out in the 5G world and said that there ain't nothing about 5G in there. And sometimes you don't even have a chip in your phone for 5G. And that's been proven. They open your phone up and there's a place for the 5G thing, and it's not even there. And you're buying these 5G phones that are worth absolutely nothing. So it doesn't matter how young you are or how old you are. I believe just about everybody in this world has some type of freaking telephone. If it was like the big handheld shit that you used to have to what you have now, like this thing here, okay? Some people have more technical ones. I have a 13 Pro Max, and I'm happy with it, and I'm not going above that because that's a danger in itself. So what I'm trying to say is frequencies. Maybe they're monitoring frequencies. Maybe they're doing something, because I believe high tone frequencies will destroy the mind, manipulate the mind. Not, and they're also saying that, from other things, that people who took the booster or the vax, that's going to play into frequencies. Changes the mind. Makes you zombies. Yeah. The zombie apocalypse. Whatever. You know what? When we die, we die. There's been people here before us. And the last thing I'm going to say is, think about it. What are they hiding from us? I've never been to the Grand Canyon in my life, but I heard that certain parts of the Grand Canyon are off limits because they found hieroglyphics from the Anunnaki, like these big giant people and stuff. Like they were more intelligent. And then go back and think, why are they finding pyramids inside the Grand Canyon? Like, they found actual type pyramids. They found pyramids in Antarctica. And we're only to believe that there's pyramids in Egypt. Still, my question is, how were the pyramids built? It's amazing. It really is. So, is it there? Is it real or is it not real? Do your research on Project Bluebeam. Yeah. My perfect example of what's going on with the drones is this. Go to New York and watch their billboards, how they come alive and freaking come out at you. Or freaking how a freaking billboard can just come alive and like go down the street. Mind manipulation. So, if I was a bad guy, I would use mini drones. That's what I would use. I wouldn't use big spaceships to land and stuff like that. So believe what you want. So keep watching TV. Hopefully one day the aliens will land and they'll come out and they'll shake our president's hand. And then we'll have to do away with all of our military. So believe it you want. They don't know what it is. They know what it is. They really do know what it is. So y'all have a great day. Remember, I'm the voice of the voiceless. And tell your kids to love Mickey Mouse.